So live from Nashville adjacent area, maybe Nashville proper. I'm not entirely sure. Tonight we have Miss Nashville herself, Miss Billie Turner, talking about Beards for Autism. That's coming up this weekend in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The one and only Billie Turner. What's up, ma'am?
Good evening.
You have a crown and a sash at home. You should actually get one of those made so the next time you do appear on the show.
I might have to say about that.
Where's your wedding dress? You still have it?
Yeah, why aren't you
I
wearing that?
do. It's in the closet.
Oh my! Next episode, this is what you should be wearing. Do you live in the Batman building? That's what Andrew says.
No, I don't. Sadly, no.
Scott
Probably
Sikora
couldn't
here.
Probably couldn't afford the rent.
What? There's no
Well,
rent. You just go in there and just act like you're supposed to be in there. It'll be fine.
So on tonight's episode of Talking Beards, we're here to talk about that plate on the wall behind you. What's
up with this plate?
So that one up there?
Yeah, just you have one plate hanging on your wall.
Well, I actually found it at a flea market. I thought it was very nice, and I bought it.
What's on it?
The plate has fleas?
Some wolves.
What are they doing? Are they having sex?
Walking through the woods. Oh, you're nasty.
Wow, Scott. Why did you take it so far? This is Miss Nashville that you're interviewing, Scott Sikora. You show her the kind and grace and your great stuff.
Natalie uses sharp objects. I'll just use my bare hands.
Wow.
Whoa. Like bears?
Not like bears, like choke the shit out of you.
So that's the great thing about living in this country, Billy. Everyone has the right to have bare arms. So
right, yeah.
If the bare arms, you've got bare hands too. So you can poke anybody with bare hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is right. They're called paws. So I'm going to get stabbed by Natalie, and I'm going to get pawed to death by Billy.
By Miss Nashville herself. I mean, hey, at least you're getting, stabbed by royalty, Miss Queen of the Worlds and Miss Nashville.
Look at Glander's here.
Wow. Did you see Sean Glander got a massive beard cut today? Did y'all see that?
Did he cut it
he cut the crap
real
out
short.
of his beard. Looks super good. Anyway, what's up, Billy? How are you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm here.
Why are you so tired? You act like you got up at 2:00 this morning and worked a 14-hour shift. There's no way that's what you did. So why?
Actually, yeah, I did.
You're just saying that because that's what I said. You just wanted to agree with me.
No, I've been doing it for 13 years.
You've been up for 13 years?
Wow.
I've been doing that job for 13 years. 2:00 in the morning to be at work by 3.
That's awful.
For 13 years.
Really awful. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but that sounds terrible.
What exactly do you do? What is this job? You work at the bakery? Do you make donuts?
Do you make donuts, Billy?
No, I do not make donuts. We make plastic.
Plastic donuts? No one wants to eat those.
No, we make plastic pellets.
For what?
They eventually become the side panels and dashboards and some of the exterior parts of your vehicles.
You make Cybertrucks? I saw my first Cybertruck the other day.
Did you see one in the wild?
Yep, it was in the wild.
I haven't seen one yet.
I mean, we probably make parts for it or make the plastic to make the parts. It's possible.
So basically, you're Elon Musk.
No, we're Elon Musk's enemy.
Oh.
We don't have Tesla. We got Toyota, Nissan, and some of the other ones, but not Tesla.
No, we're on Twitter right now.
Do what? We're on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's Elon Musk's thing.
Oh, we've got one person on Twitter. We got to be careful talking about Elon. Let's get off this subject before we get in trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, we don't want him come knocking at our door.
Gosh, we're on X and we're talking trash. Anyway, so you been around? How was your Christmas and your New Year's?
Well, Christmas was pretty exciting since little Tilly girl got to come home.
That is
We
exciting.
got to spend a whole week with her, so it was fabulous. That was the best Christmas present ever.
How long was she in the hospital?
2 months.
Good gosh, that's awful.
Yeah, but she's doing really good, gaining weight, doing awesome.
So Andrew
She
Orton
still
said
got
you had Andrew Orton said you had a baby.
No, my sister had a baby.
You had a baby?
My
Congratulations.
sister had a baby.
You and Scott.
Are you sure?
This is great news.
I'm absolutely positive.
I've met you two, and you're pretty much the same person.
Her sister?
Close.
Yeah.
There's 7-year difference. She's younger than I am, but
The baby is 7
all
years
right.
old already?
That's an
No,
old
the baby is 2 months old.
Oh.
What has happened, Billy? You're just all over the place. It's probably because you're so tired because you've been up all night making
Breaking
Tesla
news.
Cybertrucks.
Well, my little puppy come in here. Well, not my puppy, but my dog come in here. She wants loving. She hears me talking.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Unfortunately, the poll that we're conducting on YouTube is inconclusive. It's showing that Aaron D. Johnston is winning 75% to the 12% of Scott.
I mean, that sounds
What,
about
I
right.
didn't say shit enough?
No.
Not yet.
That should have been the poll question. How many times is Billy going to say shit tonight?
I'm waiting to see if Corey's keeping count.
So Andrew Matson said you just had a baby. That's why you're so exhausted. That would make sense.
No, my sister had a baby. Billy didn't have no babies. No babies here. None.
Breaking news.
Speaking of babies, Chris Odom's here.
Chris Odom in his backpack.
He's got 437 backpacks. He's seen a baby or two in his day.
I think he has. He's here to tell us that they're going to have another one.
Breaking news. Chris Odom's pregnant.
Fascinating.
Andrea Glander. Let's pull this up real
So
quick.
the poll is
Go ahead.
on YouTube. It's basically, it says, what does it say? Like, who is the more handsome host of Talking Beards? And it says Scott, and then Aaron, and then it says Scott 2 more times. So you have 3 Scott options, and I'm still winning. All right, how we do this? There we go. Look at that, 78%.
To 22. That you have to add mine.
That's fine. I'm still beating you. Oh, look at that. I just jumped up in the polls. I'm running for president.
This is horrid. I feel like Joe Biden right now.
Oh my gosh. X shut down the poll.
All right, Billy, let's get back to your stuff.
I can't believe you just dissed yourself like that.
All right. Anyway, so coming up this weekend, you have this hot new beard competition. This is the first one y'all have done. This one, right?
Yes, this will be the first time.
Beards for Autism. So tell us a little bit about Beards for Autism. How did this event come together? This isn't your normal Moonshine Classic. This is a second event that you're going to do.
It is not. It's just a little small one. My husband likes to get these bright ideas, but it was a good idea. So we went with it and contacted a few people. We started out with one charity, but they couldn't get their 501(c). So we moved along to another one, Autism of Tennessee. And after I did a little digging, they're actually a pretty great organization.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Autism Tennessee group that you're working with.
So apparently this organization was started 25 years ago by some moms whose children had autism, were in therapy sessions or at a provider or whatever. And they met there and, tried to find ways of networking that was autism friendly for their children.
Okay.
Dentists, doctors, therapists, group therapies, programs, whatever. And they started networking and it really blew up into this big, fabulous organization. So when I found out they were started by some moms, they,
like you,
they are all, I am not a mother.
You recently became one. You had a baby over Christmas break. Go
no,
ahead.
that was my sister.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I know. I didn't.
See,
All right, y'all
Aaron,
know I'm tired and I ain't even quick for nothing tonight. That just
this is great. We're like,
all right.
All right. So
Leave me
started by
alone,
some
Scott
moms.
Sakura. Started by some moms to try to, figure out, because 25 years ago that was not easy
Right.
to find the correct and the right providers that were autism friendly, because it pretty much was unheard of and things were rough back then.
because
Yeah,
people
But
the
didn't
as
have
time
ears.
as time went on, it got easier for them to find providers and to start helping the community. So they started a newsletter. And then it grew from there. And now they have a helpline. They have organizations to help with education, support, advocacy groups throughout all the community. And that's
Wow.
what the money will be raising will go towards to help them continue um, these support systems for families with autism. And all of that money, according to their website, stays within Tennessee.
I like that. I like that
Yes.
they're like not necessarily anything wrong with big organizations, spreading the money out, but I like that it's a smaller charity and they're trying to keep all the money local there to Middle Tennessee. So I like that.
Yes,
I
I do
like that a whole
too.
lot.
It's great. So that's what we'll be raising money for, to help families be able to find providers, education, support, advocacy, just anything to do with autism to help them. And they even got programs for the children that are going into adulthood to become more resourceful and independent.
You go
So
into
that's fabulous too, because I mean it's hard on adult children who become adults and living with autism.
yeah,
So
well,
they have programs for that too.
like you said, in the last probably 25 years, they've come a long way with like groups working with autism kids and stuff like that. It's come a long way, but still not
It's
completely
still
there.
hard. It
Yeah.
really is.
And it's nice to have groups like this in Middle Tennessee doing some good work for those local kids there, and you're working with them now. So are they going to be
Right.
at the event?
I know there are going to be a couple of kids there. One, Jack, who y'all have seen on a couple of videos and some posts and stuff. He's going to present the trophies for us this year
Is that the
at
little
this
boy
event.
with the goatee?
Yeah, the one that had the beard on and did the little video
Is he going to
advertising.
have his goatee?
I don't know, but we'll see. His mom's encouraging it. I hope so. I'd like to see him kind of compete in that.
I think it'd be cool. I like seeing him.
I think it would be too. He's
the
more
little
than
video.
welcome to.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what I understand, I haven't met him yet, but what I understand, he's a social butterfly. He loves talking to people and meeting new people. And if you have been around anybody with autism or know anybody that's affected by it, there are way different levels and a lot of different things that deal with autism. You got sensory, you got sound, some are nonverbal, they can't speak to you, so it's hard to communicate. So that's what this organization does, is help these people deal with things like this.
That's all
And
good stuff.
especially new parents who are being just diagnosed with their children. So I think it's a great group.
So it sounds like Jack does not know what the word stranger danger.
Probably not, but I mean, from what I understand, he is a great kid.
Nutella came in with that one.
She came in.
Jack has never met a stranger. Jack for president. Andrew Orton says he cannot wait till Saturday.
He's ready to meet the baby.
Oh my gosh, Billy's baby. I can't wait. So this comment came in, Billy. So you and your sister both had a baby.
No,
that's what Rob Dean wanted to say.
My sister, October 21st, 2023.
Listen up, Rob.
Temperance Elizabeth Annette Lowry was born to Georgia and James Lowry. Georgia is my sister.
Salt.
Oh my God.
Lowry seasoning salt is your
It's
child?
not.
You're rich, Billy.
Oh
really
my
good
God,
on
Aaron.
green beans.
Aaron, you better
What?
be quiet because if you see that girl again, she might get you.
She'll stab you like Natalie's gonna stab me.
Wrap your bare arms around me and squeeze me to death.
Bare hands. Bare
Mm.
hands.
Oh, man, my bad. Anyway,
Natalie, snatch him up, girl.
She already did. She put a ring on it.
she did. She put a ring on it. She snatched it up
She
real
sprinkled a little
good.
bit of Lowry seasoning salt all over
Lowry
Aaron.
seasoning salt. So speaking of Lowry seasoning salt, let's talk about some of these judges, Billy, because that's a smooth transition.
It is.
Wake up, Billy.
Get going.
I'm awake. Fuck.
Do you have
Shit.
to? Do you have to work tomorrow?
No. And I'm
Oh.
so glad.
Thank goodness. Just you and Lowry seasoning salt hanging out all day. That's good. That's good stuff.
That's all right
Congratulations.
then. Y'all leave my little baby girl alone.
Get back on track, Billy. Get back on
All
track.
right,
We're trying to talk about
judges.
judges and have a
Judges.
professional interview here.
How can we conduct anything professional with you goofballs?
All right, let's go. First judge. You are only going to have.
I love you both.
We love you
We're
too.
only
This
going to have a panel of 3 judges at Beards for Autism. Is that correct?
Yeah, since it's such a small comp, we're only gonna have 8 categories. I
Okay.
know a lot of people don't like them mixed, but just to keep it small, since it's our first one at this venue, we just kind of we combine the goatee and the whaler and partial beards, and then we combine the whiskerenas, which I hate, but we
Well, I mean,
we had to keep it small.
it's a small event. It's the first beard competition
of its
of the
kind
new
in the
year
United States.
in the world. So no pressure.
No pressure at all.
No pressure.
But yeah, eight categories, including kids. Kids are always welcome at our events, no matter what. And judges, the lovely Jen Parks from Northern Georgia Bearded Centers.
Oh, that's why she hopped on here and said, "Let's talk judges." Well, that makes sense now. What's up, Jen?
She's a sweet lady, love her to death, and love reading her posts.
For just real quick
And
to interject, if you guys are just anyone's new to the show right now, make sure you hashtag autism. We're giving away a really great Honest Amish prize pack to someone who enters that hashtag in the chat room. So wherever you're watching the show, put in hashtag autism.
And if you win, and as soon as the show's over, just send me a message on Facebook or text message or whatever, and give me your address, and I'll get that out to you tomorrow. And I'll get your shirt size and figure out which Honest Amish products you like, and I'll build something specifically for you and send it your way. Back to the program. Judge number 2, Billy.
Andrew Orton.
Andrew Orton,
Never
he's
heard of him.
also been here. He was saying things. Look, me.
He was.
He was getting ready to sing.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So is Andrew Orton going to sing like the national anthem or something before the event starts, or why is he clearing his throat already?
He must got something to say.
Oh my gosh.
Spit it out.
Spit it out. Is Andrew Orton's going to sing the national anthem before Beards for Autism?
No, he's not. We already have our national anthem singer.
I was joking. We're having a national anthem singer?
Always.
This is amazing. Are we going to skip judge number 3 and talk about this national anthem singer? Or do we have some
Well,
breaking news?
we always get Kenneth Morey, Bam Bam, to sing our national anthem at our events.
That makes
He does
sense.
a very good job.
That makes sense.
Scott's throwing in a patch too to sweeten the deal. So, and also, if you're new to the show, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beard Zone. Yeah, we're over there on the YouTubes. You can like and subscribe and follow. Whatever you do on YouTube, just you can do it.
There we go. Non-Astamish and Lowry's seasoning salt prize pack for tonight.
That's great. Billy loves Lowry seasoning salt. We've already talked about that.
Who's judge number 3?
Judge number 3. Do we have breaking news, Billy?
Me.
You're the breaking news. You're the third
I am the breaking news. Isn't that fabulous?
She's so excited.
How are you going to do scoring if you're?
Because I'm on the book right there in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
It won't. I mean, if I can't add 3 numbers, something's wrong.
Well, I would say
No, that's a deep subject.
But
That's a deep subject. You better not go too far.
I didn't. I zoomed off of
Your
it.
scoring.
You better zip it.
I did. You set me up for so much, though. We could have ventured down that road. Like, I'm not. I didn't. But
Zip it.
Breaking
just
Billy.
Just so you know, all the things I could have said. All the things. But yeah, breaking Billy.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
So, besides being able to add 3 numbers, what else can you do, Billy?
Beat you up.
So you got 3 judges, and that'll be 3 sets of numbers per per person or whatever. And what about the MC for this event? You have an MC?
Oh yeah. Oh, we do.
Oh my gosh. Is it going to be like
real dupe ahead?
Yeah, is it going to be a complete dupe ahead, or is it going to be
what's a dupe ahead? Y'all have to explain that one to me.
Do you know what a dupa is?
Anyone in the chat know what a dupa is?
I do not. I mean, you're going to have to explain that one to me. I need real definitions.
Real butt. Yeah, there it is. Dupa means butt.
Oh, okay.
Butthead.
B-U-T. Butthead.
I don't think he's a dupa, no.
B-U-T-T-T.
Well, who is it? Who is this MC? And then we'll decide if he's a dupe ahead or not.
Shut one, up, the only, Danny Yukon Purdy.
No.
Isn't he from Louisiana?
He is. He's from them damn old swamps.
We're not going to be able to understand a word he says.
He's going to hit you with a 2x4.
Here he is. He's going to be like, hey, we'll tell you what, I'm friends with that bouffant. I will. Number 1. And then there's going to be like, are we even started? What are we talking
Be like,
about?
sucking tails, pinching heads.
It's the first time we're going to have an MC with subtitles. It's not really going to. Who's the subtitle person?
What is that?
That was so freaking mean. Oh my God. He gonna whoop your ass.
Why?
What?
He's from
with
Louisiana.
his 2x4. That don't make him stupid.
I didn't say he was stupid. I say he needed subtitles because we couldn't understand the words he was saying.
He can talk plain.
He says, I'm more civilized than Boo.
He definitely
talk
is.
slow. There you go. Freaking Billy. Throwing people under the bus and everything.
2 sisters and Lowry's isn't matching up.
Scott
is back there laughing his ass off.
I'm Scott.
You heard him? Did you hear him?
I heard him.
He's so damn loud. He's so damn loud.
So we don't want to, just to kind of clarify for everyone, we're having fun here. We're not.
We are. We ain't mean to each other. It's all love.
Yes, it's all.
If we cannot make fun of each other and laugh about it and pick on each other, then we don't need to be doing this.
We're just one big family, and as a family,
exactly.
That's what we do.
But
if you can't pick on your siblings and your brothers and sisters, you don't need to be a part of it.
But in all seriousness, is Danny Yukon Purdy going to have closed captioning or not?
I don't think that's going to be available.
Just words.
Unless of course you want to do like the podcast thing while you're there, and
we could just make up what he says.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's what you have to do.
If that's what you have to do.
I like this. I like this idea. Danny's going to come with a 2x4, though. Hopefully, that's the only thing that really matters to me. Hopefully, he's wearing a Speedo.
Well, I mean,
shirt. Ooh,
It is going to be.
teleprompter doesn't work.
I don't know if he can handle it or not. You know, he is from Louisiana, and it is cold up here right now.
Wow. Talking trash about somebody from Louisiana is just not very.
No, it's warmer down there than it is up here.
Unbecoming. It is not. It is like freezing out here down in Texas.
Unprofessional, Billy. We are running a professional show here, and we're not saying mean things about Danny Yukon Purdy and the fact that he lives in Louisiana and no one understands what he's saying. We're not going to say that. That's mean.
Chicken Bread
that's
says
because
to
you said it
download the
before.
Cajun Translator app on your phone.
He done threw us all under the bus.
What's up, Nancy Bearded? You're walking into just a disaster. Oh,
I know.
We're
creating it. We're creating a hurricane. It's coming this direction to Tennessee.
Wow.
Billy is mean. Scott Turner tells me every time he calls. Wow.
But you know what? Not a single darn one of y'all would have it any other freaking way.
No way. We love that you're mean to Scott Turner.
I'm mean to everybody.
Yeah, but
he's no exception.
I know, but he probably gets the most of it because, you know, you live with him.
He probably does because he is married to me and we do live together. So he probably gets.
And you just had a baby.
And you just had a baby. He should be super nice to you right now. A whole Lowry seasoned salt. Whole bag of it.
Did Ronnie volunteer to be his sign person?
Yes.
So, yeah.
I think Ronnie volunteered to be his sign person.
So
his
what
else?
So we have judging. We have an MC.
10-second appearance or 3 seconds.
Scott Turner's here.
Oh, Scott Turner's gone.
He's gone.
And gone.
Because it's cold in Tennessee.
Hey!
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Them bastards lost that damn game last night.
No, man. It freaking sucked. Good gosh.
I was mad as hell.
Were you?
Too.
Yes.
I was like, freaking Roll Tides.
No,
but hey, look on the bright side. At least Texas lost too.
Yeah, well, Texas lost, but we got to congratulate Dan C. Bearden and his Michigan Wolverines.
He lives in Michigan. Good job, Dan C. Bearded. Anyway,
well, you know.
Ooh, I heard
it's just a game.
A tin of Honest Amish Bayou blend, you can understand Cajun.
Huh?
You should try that.
Look at that Dan C. Bearded going to college.
He's so smart. That's why he's smart. Way far more advanced than
you know all the words and everything. Good gosh, so smart.
We're gonna see Dan in a few weeks.
We could be like, "Hey, Dan, you go to college. What do you think about that?"
Whoa, look at that. Scott's starting to look a little bit more handsome to Salt Lake Rob. I like that.
Salt Lake Rob.
What else? What else do we need to know about this competition?
Yeah, what else, Billy?
So it's January the 6th.
This weekend.
Registration. Yes, this weekend, Saturday.
What time does registration start?
Registration starts at 5 p.m. We're going to try to start the comp around 6:30. Give everybody plenty of time. We'll have a small raffle table. And the Champions of Autism group will be there selling T-shirts as well. And those proceeds will go to Autism of Tennessee.
Very cool. So you will have a little bit of a raffle table. About how many things you think is going to be on this raffle table? It's not going to be the big one from.
It's not going to be really huge, but I'd probably say 10 to 15 little baskets of things. We had some nice donations. So Mr. Click and Beard sent us a couple things, and
we cannot, Ken.
We got some Honest Amish things to go on the table too.
Oh my goodness!
They support us so well.
So
we appreciate it every bit.
They're all right.
You hear they're all right? I think they're pretty awesome to be supporting the bearding community like they do. So
we got raffles, we got merch. Tell us about the Mayday Brewery. Tell us about that place.
I've been there a couple of times. So it's a local brewery in Murfreesboro.
Okay, what's
they brew all their own little craft beers. It's a pretty nice atmosphere. In the summertime, they got some outdoor tables and whatnot, but it's pretty open, and very friendly. It's kind of big in there. So it's nice. You can see the stills in the back for the beer brewing and all that. And they got a pretty large selection of craft beers.
Do they have a stage, or are we just going to be on like a flat floor?
I believe they got a small stage. It's been a while since I've been there.
Nice.
Has it?
Yeah.
But you described the place like you were just there 5 minutes ago.
Well, no, it's been about 3 years since I've been there. So
3 years.
Wow.
maybe longer.
So you're just going off spewing about atmospheres and everything. You have no idea.
Well, the last time I was there, that's how it was. So as long as they didn't change anything, we're good. And I believe they're supposed to have a food truck as well there.
Do you know who the food truck's going to be?
I do not.
Are there any donut places nearby?
Ooh, good question.
There's probably a stinking ass Dunkin' Donut somewhere.
That's not donuts. That's like it's like those things that you have to shove under the doors to keep them from closing. That's what.
Yeah,
it's like
I agree.
Burger joints.
But I mean, there could be some around there somewhere. I don't go to Murfreesboro very often, so I have no clue.
You were born and raised in Murfreesboro.
I know.
I was not.
Like you were just there last week.
Yeah.
Aaron, I thought you knew me better than that.
I mean, Murfreesboro, Nashville, it's all the same. It's all.
No, the hell it ain't.
It's
Murfreesboro, is that where RoboCop's from?
Yep.
Might be.
Love it.
I love RoboCop.
So I just watched this 5-hour documentary about making of RoboCop. It is.
How do you watch a 5-hour documentary about an hour-and-a-half movie?
It was
what the hell?
4 episodes that were an hour and 15 minutes long. It was amazing. It was just
5 hours of his life he cannot get back.
I wanted to watch it again.
He wanted it to be 10 hours.
I did.
All right, then.
10-hour documentary about a 1-hour movie.
It's called RoboDoc.
Creative RoboDoc. Speaking of documentaries, we watched the Gypsy Rose thing the other day. That was pretty wild. That was real.
Which one?
I don't know, one of them. We watched The Act, and then we found a documentary and watched it on Max. And it was like an hour and a half. That shit's crazy. That is so crazy that was real. Anyway.
It's crazy, but you know, if she does what she says she's gonna do, then it's for the greater good.
What she said she's gonna do.
She's gonna use her time she spent, the classes she took, the things that she learned about abuse and the Munchausen syndrome by proxy to educate people on if you are in those types of relationships or whatever, there are other ways out other than what she did.
Yeah, that was definitely an extreme way of getting out, but I mean, it worked.
Right.
But yeah,
but
anyway, that was crazy.
I mean, if she does what she says she's going to do, then it's okay.
And that was me too, Cardi. We watched The Act this week because I had heard about the girl before, but I didn't know like the story of her. And then I saw like on social media that she was getting out and all that. She was getting out, and I was like, well, we got to look this thing up and figure out the whole story.
You never heard of it?
I had heard of her, but I didn't know the story. This was what, like 2015. I didn't give a crap back then.
Oh,
whatever.
Oh, okay.
Some girl. I don't know, but now I know the whole story, and now it's super crazy. Anyway, speaking of Anthony Cardi, that was Matson. There we go. Cardi, go over to his Facebook page. I don't know the links and all that, and I don't know when it's over, but he's running to be the world's greatest beard boss or something like that. Bar boss. Sorry. But yeah, you can click on it and then you can go through, and there's a way that like you register your Facebook and then you can vote, I think, daily for free, but you could pay money and you could vote for Cardi a bunch of times. And I highly suggest all the people that's watching this show with pockets full of money, looking at you, John Abraham, that you should just like pay all the money so Cardi can win the bar boss competition. Thank you.
What did I see? He's in 7th place.
I think he's in 7th place. Yeah, there we go. He just posted it in the link in one of the chats. I don't know where exactly he's watching, but either the Talking Beards or mine probably. So yeah, click that link and go vote for Cardi so he can be the ultimate bar boss of the world. Thank you. That was my public service announcement brought to you by Natalie Johnston.
That's
Well, she was screaming at me to put it up, and I did it.
See, there it is.
pretty
RoboDoc,
cool.
the creation of RoboCop.
Real breaking news right here. Anthony Cardi said if he wins the entire comp, he's donating $2,000 to charity at Mobb Fest.
This is great
That's
news.
sweet.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So all the more reasons to vote for Anthony Cardi. Well, Billy, I don't know. We can just keep giving you crap all night, but we've run out of time, and you're probably super tired because you gotta get up all night with that baby.
Wah.
Just sprinkle some seasoning salt on it.
A little bit of Lowry seasoned salt goes a long way.
The next time I am on this show, I'm going to have a big ass bottle of Lowry seasoned salt
And you better
Maybe-
sitting on my shoulder or something or behind me.
Maybe there might be a big ass bottle of Lowry's seasoning salt in the raffle this weekend,
Maybe. Who knows?
mixed in with some Honest Amish
I might br-
prizes
I
and
might
Talking Bird
bring-
stuff.
I mean, it could be because I got a couple Honest Amish boxes over here. I can throw a damn bottle of seasoning in.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Billy, thank you for coming by. Thank you for letting us pick on
It's
you. tonight.
always a pleasure, fellas.
Man, thank you very much, and we appreciate you, and I will see you in a few short days at Beards for Autism
Wow.
in
That's right.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, at the Mayday Brewery. And what time did you say the doors opened?
5 o'clock. Well, the doors will be open well before that, but we don't start until 5.
So the event starts at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time in Murfreesboro.
Come early, have a craft beer.
There you go.
Yeah,
Show up
for
early
real.
and hang
Have
out
a
with
craft
Billy and see your
beer.
baby. Will your child be there?
No, I got to get a sitter for the seasoning salt.
Old Lowry's.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Billy. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
Love you guys.
Love you too,
Love you too.
Amazing.
Bye. Good luck.
Miss Nashville herself, Billie Turner.